This is some coverage on the Donald Trump visit to Flint, Michigan, and most networks aren't going to give you everything that you're going to get right here, right now. Here we go.
We are back. We talked about what happened to Donald Trump on the road today in Flint, Michigan. He went there, in effect, to put his arms around the water crisis in that town. He went there to speak at the Bethel United Methodist Church after visiting the water plant. But something happened during his remarks. He did his usual thing. He went after Hillary Clinton until the pastor stopped him and said that wasn't the deal. Here's how it happened.
China now, if you look at what is going on, a trade deficit of $500 billion. Hillary failed on the economy, just like she's failed on foreign policy. Everything she touched didn't work out, nothing. Now Hillary Clinton.
Mr. Trump, I invited you here to think.
Okay, see at the bottom of the screen, the pastor said, Mr. Trump, I invited you here to thank us for what we've done in Flint, not to make a political speech.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
to give a political speech.
Okay, that's good. Then I'm going to go back on the Flint. Okay.
See, so he went off script there and was going to go into his standard spiel, but she wasn't having any of it, which good for her. She clipped him right in the bud, basically. She did allow him to get off 4 or 5 sentences worth before she jumped in there and got him. And I watched it live.
Okay. Flint's pain is a result of so many different failures, and I must say that.
Okay, now here you go. Now Trump lasted about 90 seconds after that pastor got in there because the crowd started asking him questions. This particular one, crowd member says you chose to, it says inaudible, but what it was you chose to discriminate against black tenants, and then another inaudible word.
No, I never would. Never.
See, now he says, no, I never would, but he settled with the Department of Justice because he did discriminate. See, and he knew he was in trouble, and he didn't go much longer, but there's another couple of people in the crowd that shout out challenges to him. If I had been there was one challenge I would have shouted out to him, and it had to do with President Obama. Do you believe President Obama was born in Hawaii, yes or no? And he damn sure wouldn't have answered that one. Here we go with the next one.
Never would. And frankly,
Crowd member says, yes, you did. On the discrimination situation as far as his buildings are concerned.
Magazine, as you know, they reported this year that the federal government, they've got a long way to go to bring Flint back. And I look at the damage done and the damage.
Okay, now there goes another crowd member. Mr. Trump, you said black people are lazy, which he did say that.
The damage can be taken care of.
Okay, now the pastor jumped in there at this point, and I don't know why they said he, because it's a she, is a guest of my church and you will respect him. So she basically shot the crowd down. But if you look in the center right, there's a guy with an emblem on the back of his shirt, and he was raising his hand because he damn sure wanted to get a question in there, and Trump ignored him when he left.
Thank you, Pastor.
Yeah, and Trump told the pastor, thank you for cutting that one off, because he darn sure wasn't going to be able to answer that one.
And the damage can be corrected, and it can be corrected by people that know what they're doing. Unfortunately, the people that caused this tremendous problem had no clue.
It was, to say the least, an unusual.
All right, so that's the deal on that one as far as Trump was concerned. And like I said, he lasted 90 seconds after the pastor first stepped in there and told him not to make a political speech, and then he got his butt out of there. That wasn't what he came there for. He came there figuring he was going to have an easy one and be able to to get his standard speech out there, and it didn't quite work out the way that he thought it was, and he left quickly.